magic. Come along, let's make it tragic. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is vibing. With the laughter, joys are arriving. Every cup and sizzles of it. Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, good the times of food and night. Electric nights and streaming light, we're tuning in, feeling right. Spicy sauces, sweet surprises, sushi screens, if the flavor rises in Vegas realm, we all discover new delights with every cover, topping, mixing every taste. No ingredients, quit to waste. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is riding, with their laughter, joys arriving. Every cup and seals art in Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, with the times of food and life. Amidst the lights, she sets the stage. Dana's kitchen, turn of age. Stringing life with zest and flavor. Every moment wants to savor. A twitch and chase it in a kitchen. Sizzling sounds and colors, blizzard of interactive. Closest to be in Dana's kitchen, feel the heat. Midnight snacks and morning brew. With the charm you can refuse. If it's one lead morning down, take a chest, I flies of blue. The Dana's kitchen, the sweet alive. Whiskey up my dip with flavors bright. Dreaming dreams and the neon lights. Sweet every Saturday night. Tune it tight, she says it right. From savory dishes to sweet delights. Every sprinkle, every dash, creating moments of cool refresh. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and life. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the tides of food and life. Dana's in the kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove. Bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails. Drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavored run. Place stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers. Oh yeah. Feel that groove. Rocky's on the idle watchful light. In Dana's realm. delicious ride. Rocky's by the door. Loyal pup, hoping for a taste. A little luck. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots, Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous.
You could see. He's like, ooh.
Oh, it's so much worse without Vegemite.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm running around like I'm crazy. But hello. Welcome in. It's Sunday and it's early and we're here. And I hope Soupy. I'm already off to a good start, Robbie. Hello.
Doing great.
I hope that Suki makes it in because this is what Suki wanted was Texas chili, and it's a little early. I know, it's a little early, but we are going to make Texas chili, which is great because it's football season, and I cannot see out of my glasses because they're all smudged. I don't know. I'm a mess. Hang on. Whew. Let me try to be less of a mess. Trying to get ready by 2 o'clock. And has been challenging. It's challenging, Robbie, for sure. So anyways, we're gonna make some Texas chili. We're gonna make some cornbread. I'm hoping the cornbread's done in time, but we're gonna start by making the chili, get that settled, let it simmer, and then make the cornbread and see where we end up. That's how it's gonna go today. So I hope you guys are doing great. How's your weekend been? Ours has been kind of busy. I can't hear that.
It's been fantastic.
It's been fantastic. Excellent.
Got stuff done.
You did. You got some things done.
Found some pizza.
Oh, that's right. You had lots of pizza. How many pieces of pizza did you have last night?
Well, some of them were very small.
How many pieces of pizza did you have last night?
25.
25 pieces of pizza. That's a lot.
Some of them were dessert slices.
Yes, but still slices of pizza. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the chili just because we need to be out of the house here in, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So we need to make sure that we are done. Did you know it's only 2 o'clock?
I did.
It's crazy, huh?
The sun's like straight overhead.
It feels weird.
It always feels weird.
Does it?
For me.
Oh, okay.
That's just me.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell you what I've done so far. What I did is I actually got about 4.5 pounds of brisket, and I have already ground it up for us. I took some of the really fatty pieces, I put them in here to render, and I may actually add some tallow to it because I don't know if it's going to be enough to cook the onions and whatnot, because this piece of brisket had been trimmed really, really well, which meant there wasn't the big old fat pieces on it like there usually are. And I picked that on purpose, but now I'm gonna need more fat. And you could use an oil if you wanted to, something with a high smoke point, but why do that when you can use beef tallow that's gonna add flavor to the chili? Now it's Texas chili, meaning it will not have any beans. It's also chili, which means my chili does not have tomatoes in it most of the time. If you're gonna add some tomatoes in to mellow out the chili flavor, that's fine. But I find most people use something that's kind of a tomato and beef broth based, and they just add chili powder to it. We're actually gonna make the base of ours is gonna be made. Hello, Brutal Ruler, how are you? We're making some brisket Texas chili today, so no beans. And sometimes I make this by smoking the brisket first and cubing it and putting it in there. But today we're gonna actually just brown our brisket. And we're gonna do it in Steve's butt rub, which you can purchase by getting a hold of Chef Steve. I don't know if we have that website, but you can get in touch with Creme Delish or Chef Steve. They can give you the information, and he will make you a batch of his butt rub. So it is perfect for football Sunday, isn't it? So we're gonna use that in a little Worcestershire sauce once it is cooked, just to give it a little more flavor, right? Now Robbie claims he does not like anchovies, but he loves Worcestershire sauce, so it's not true. That's all I can say.
Dana's a liar.
I am not a liar. So we're gonna do this in batches because otherwise it'll steam in here. If you don't give your meat room in the pan, it's gonna steam rather than get that nice browning effect, the Maillard effect on it, which is what we want because that's flavor. So anyway, so Brutal Ruler, how are you doing today? I got a text from Brutal Ruler because I may be related to them. Sending me stuff about my family, how people are related. Very good at it. I keep telling him he should do that. He enjoys doing it and he should help other people find people. OMG, Pete, hello, how are you doing? All right, so we're gonna get, I don't know, probably not quite half. We may have to do this in three batches. So I need to get another bowl to put. I am throwing meat all over the place. What is wrong here? Don't do that. All right. Yeah. Can he help with? Maybe. I'm pretty sure he said he's wanted to lose me sometimes. All right, I'm going to take a little of this. Now, here's the thing about my chili. While it is similar every time I make it, Robbie can probably tell you that it is not exactly the same. Because a lot of times it just depends on what I have on hand, and maybe I want to get rid of a different seasoning. But if I'm going to smoke this, what I will do is I will rub the brisket down with some of this and with some of the Worcestershire sauce. And then I will get my grill to like 200 degrees-ish, and I will put the fat side up because I want to make sure I have a nice fatty piece with a big fat on it so that it melts as it's there, right? It melts and it keeps the meat really moist. Towards the end of it, once it's got a nice crust on the outside that I really like, I wrap it up in tin foil and let it continue smoking on the grill. I do not put it over direct heat. The coals are on the other side. And then you get this really nice, flavorful brisket that adds so much to our chili. I think I need to turn this up. Is this not all the way? It's almost all the way up. So there we go. Your Patriots are, I'm sorry. Yes, cornbread. We're going to make some cornbread. It's going to be a gluten-free cornbread, and it's going to be a little different than what you might expect because instead of buttermilk, I actually have some yogurt, and we're going to use yogurt instead of buttermilk in it. So that's going to be our acidic compound in there. What is happening today? I'm having spatial issues, Robbie. Maybe it was all that pizza we ate last night. Did you guys hear, Michael? Did you hear how many pieces of pizza Robbie had last night? It's 25.
Even Dana got close to 20, I think.
I didn't. I was at 15, I think. That's what we counted, 15.
No, you had.
And I
you had
asked
more.
for small pieces. You never asked for any small pieces that I remember. Excuse me.
The lights are now red.
Red lights. Hello, this username. How are you? I feel lost. I feel like I don't really have a football team. Texans are probably the closest to it. I was a Houston Oilers fan when I was little. And then this is really not browning. I don't know why. Like it was too wet or something.
Too moist.
Too moist. All right. It's brown enough. Remember, it's going to finish cooking in the chili, so I'm not concerned with it being cooked all the way through, although I think it is. I don't know if you can see that on there, but I missed the pan.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Not by much.
The things they don't show you on TV, Dana. It smells good in here already.
Well, that's the butt rub and the brisket.
Who knew that Chef Steve's butt rub smelled so good? Hey, Megabytes.
Megabytes, hello. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start boiling some water over here in the pan for our peppers to soak in, because we're going to need that too. All right, let's get a little of this in here. I know I put more. I'm losing like half a brisket off the side of the pan today.
Is there a hole in the pan?
I think that's what it is. I think the pan is defective, Robbie.
You used the holy pan.
I got the defective pan today because it certainly can't be me, and it definitely is not these wonderful tools that were made for me by Jedi, which I need to condition all my wood stuff this week. That needs to go on my list. I should put that on my list. So here's, so this week, originally on Thursday, I was going to do, today's the last day to add stuff to the grocery list, by the way. And I was going to do this dish on Thursday, but I don't think I can make it to the farmer's market in time. And the German market might be a little challenging. So we're going to do that on Sunday because that gives me a whole week to prepare. And then
I mean,
we'll
that
do
fresh
it.
item from 7-Eleven might take you a whole week to figure out, Dana.
I don't think that one's going to take me that long. I think I will go next Saturday, and if it has fresh on it. I've already got something off the top shelf at Tom Thumb. I've scoped out what I think I'm going to buy that's a Q. And I was so lucky I lucked out. You know what aisle 6 is? Aisle 6 at Tom Thumb? Aisle 6 at Tom Thumb is chips, which just helped me decide what direction I was going.
Did anybody happen to see that cardinal out the window?
There's a cardinal out there? Mm-hmm. Aw. Somebody's watching. Hello, hello. So it is the last stream of September for me. And then we're into October. So on Thursday, we're gonna make a party dish, a version of a party dish. It's gonna look like a spider to get the spooky month started. Yeah, this is just steaming. Interesting. It's okay. I mean, it's browned. It's just not browned the way I would like it to be, Robbie. And I've got it on high. All right, let's see if I can get the rest in there. Because we got to do that. So while this is cooking, because this will take a little bit longer because it's much more meat. We gotta get some of this in there.
More of the butt rub.
Season everything. Season along the way. Some other things that always go into my chili, and I'm not gonna say almost always. Beer always goes into my chili. My mom always made chili, and it always had a beer in it. So our chili is also going to have a beer in it. We're gonna add some coffee. And we are going to obviously add some chilies and onions and things like that in there. No beans.
Not today, anyway.
No, not today.
The beer of choice is?
Shiner Bock. So Texas beer for Texas chili. All right, let's let that cook. I'm going to show you what chilies I'm going to use for our chili base. This is where the flavors will change a little bit from my chili from time to time because I'll use different peppers, whatever I have on hand. I do like to use ancho. So anchos are smoked and dried poblanos. Okay? So they're kind of a mild heat, but they smell like fruity. Here, come smell one. See what you think. You want to come smell this? What does it smell like to you? And don't say an ancho pepper.
Boy, what does that remind me of?
It has a very familiar smell to it, doesn't it? You want to smell it again? Hello, Chef Mega. How are you?
Almost chocolatey.
Like a fruity chocolate kind of flavor. I think it almost smells raisiny.
Okay, maybe that's it too.
But I could go for I could think a little fruity chocolatey. And then we're going to use some pastillas, which have a deeper. Now, I think if you smelled this, you'd probably smell.
I didn't know I'd be smelling so much stuff today.
More of that chocolatey.
Yeah,
it's a little bit deeper.
For sure.
Right?
When do we get to smell and taste the beer, Dana?
So we'll put a couple of pastillas in there. You know, there are more in the refrigerator if you really want to go get a beer for yourself. I love to put Moritas in there. Moritas are very, very smoky. So especially since we didn't smoke this brisket today, I want to add that in there to give it that smoky flavor, as if we smoked our brisket today, even though we didn't. Cheers! Hiya! Hi, Amy PBR. How are you? Obscurity, what's going on? All right, let's see. You do not need to use a lot of these. Kind of like if you're using chipotle and adobo. We'll just finish those out. Now, chipotles, I think most of the time, oh, there's more in there. No, that's just a stem. We'll toss that. Most of us are probably familiar with getting our chipotles this way. I'm doing good. I had to fight with the meat grinder before we got on.
Yeah, you guys missed out on that epic battle.
I'm glad I did that before we went on because it was making me mad. But I got it figured out.
Dana After Dark would have made an appearance.
Probably. So most people are probably familiar with these chipotles. Oops, we got a lot of light on there. Chipotles and adobo, right? They're so spicy. I've seen a couple of recipes that say to use a whole can of this. Unless you're making food for like 20 people, don't ever use a whole can of these.
Gosh.
They are spicy. You usually only need 1 or 2 peppers out of here, but I love the adobo sauce they come in.
So I shouldn't eat them straight out of the can.
No. Then the other one is you can also get dried chipotles, because that's what a chipotle is. It's a dried jalapeno, dried and smoked jalapeno. So you'll still get a smoky flavor from it if you use the dried one, but you won't get the flavors from the adobo sauce. So try it sometime if you want to. Now with dried chilies, oh yeah, that's super smoky. We've already got the Maritas in there. Let's see, how are we doing here? I think this is done. We're gonna put this over here and let all of that drain. Get all the excess grease out. Where am I gonna put this? I'm gonna put it there. Balance, stay. Good boy. There's, Dana doesn't know what she's doing. Do, 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 do. All right, so we've had a lot of spicy food lately, so I'm actually going to take the seeds and ribs out of all of these peppers.
So much so that the pizzas last night that were supposed to be spicy were not spicy at all to me.
I could still taste the spice, but Robbie's like, these aren't spicy at all. And I'm like, well, they're not as spicy as normal. Robbie's pretty sure he blew out his palate when we made the chicken chili verde. And it was his fault.
I would say that a lot of them are only about 2 inches at the end of the crust. They're really not that big.
Some are bigger than that.
And the reason they do that is so you can have a whole bunch of different ones, because they have, what, like 15, 18 different pizzas?
Yeah, so this is a place, and they do it, so the couple that owns it, because I've met them, they are from Brazil, and they didn't want to do a Brazilian steakhouse, but they wanted to do something that paid tribute to that, and so they decided that they were going to do a Brazilian-style pizza place. And so you go in and you pay one amount, and depending on which amount you choose, they have lobster bisque, they have meatballs. The meatballs are fabulous. The lobster bisque is fabulous. You get a arugula salad, and then you get as much pizza as you want. And the other things are unlimited too, if you choose to get them. So, super, and all of the pizzas are very interesting. I love, they have a beef picanha pizza with like a chimichurri that is delicious. And
What's your favorite?
But my favorite is sopressata with hot honey. That I had to actually stop eating because it hadn't come around, even though we told them multiple times. And usually I have great service there. It was a really odd night. They put us kind of in the corner, and I think we just got forgotten.
We must have looked like trouble.
I mean, our waiter kept coming over and going, "How are you guys doing?" And I'm like, "Well, we don't have pizza yet." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then you could see him over there, like, to the people that bring the pizza around. Just like a Brazilian steakhouse. And then they have like 5 different dessert pizzas. They've got a Nutella,
Oh, that Nutella is so good.
And the dulce de leche with a crispy coconut on the top. And there is for the summer they had a guava jam one, which was a really mild flavor because it's, you know, guava. I think they should have added to it. In the fall, they usually have like a pear with some sort of cheese. I can't remember what kind of cheese on it.
And that one's good.
Mm-hmm. Bananas Foster. I think that's Robbie's favorite, actually. We didn't get that last night.
We did not.
We were so full. They're like, are you sure? We'll find one. All right, my water's boiling over there. So I really need to hustle on these peppers. And then I've got to look up and see what actually goes in the slurry for us on that. It is. Have you been to DeLuca Megabytes? Maybe that's something we need to do sometime. There's several of them. The first one was the one we went to. Because it's in the town I used to live in.
We've been to 3 or 4 of them these days. Kind of depends on
3, I think.
what we're doing.
We've been to the one in the Design Center, the one in Irving, or is that Las Colinas? I think that's Las Colinas. So, all right, we're getting there. There's still going to be a real kick to this chili. Now, the one thing, I don't know, what do you guys, do you like spicy chili? What do you guys think of spice? I know that I like spice that has a purpose to it. I like the thing to have flavor.
Some people are like, the hotter the better.
The hotter
no
the
matter what.
better. I think I've told this story before, but I used to get so frustrated. By the way, I'm going to show you, this is the perfect dried chili. A dried chili should not crack. It should be pretty pliable. That means it's freshly dried. If they're really, really hard, then they're not fresh anymore. You can still use them, but they will have less flavor to it. But probably the same amount of heat.
Michael likes a little heat on the back end.
Me too. That was what was good about that rendang we made the other night. It had, the spice was on the back end. You tasted all the flavors first, and then the heat built.
It's very well balanced.
So good. John keeps sending me messages. Okay, so next time you do it, do this. It'll help tenderize the meat. And let it sit for a couple of days and then eat it. It'll be even better.
Well, check mark on that. We have let the leftovers sit a couple days.
So he, yeah.
Somehow.
So he's very excited about it. Well, it was Thursday, and we went out to eat pizza last night, remember? All right. And then last but not least, a couple of these little Moritas.
Except it was Friday.
Thursday was when we made the dish. Yesterday is when we had pizza, which was Friday. Oh. No, we made the thing on Friday. And today, I've got my days are all mixed up
Well,
now.
because you streamed on a different day. Now
I
you're on a
did.
different time.
Yeah, it's been a little wonky. But you found us. Yay. All right, one more. And then, let's see, there's no seeds in that one. Look at that. All right, so now we're going to stick these in our water. And we're going to turn the heat off. Because if you keep the heat on, you will have pepper spray basically in your air.
Kanara can testify to that personally.
Yep.
In this kitchen, no less.
So we're just gonna let those soak, and then that gives them a much better texture when we put them in the blender. So there we go. All right, let me clean this off. And let's get to the next thing. And then we need Let's get our yellow onion going. Let's get our garlic. We're gonna do that. Preheat, blah, blah, blah. That's fine, all of that. I don't need any of that. When the rest is smoked, transfer to a blender. That's our paste.
And Michael, I should say, normally we eat our crust with the pizza, but at this place we tend to not to on most of the slices just because we know there's so many different pieces to try. So that also helps to get up to such a high total. And you get to keep track because you can count them.
Because it's so funny when people leave, there's always just a mound of crust on the plate from the end. So everybody's like, I want to eat all the good stuff. I don't want to fill up on, but their crust is so good and they make it in a wood-fired oven.
Which is why I still ate a couple of them.
So good. And if you're gluten-free, you can't have all the flavors. If you want them, though, they will make you they'll make you a pizza with 2 or 3 different flavors on it.
And I believe they've also got some vegan cheeses.
And yep, if you're dairy free, they've got
that's what you
vegan
need.
cheeses. All right. Onion. Because what kind of chili is it without onion? Oops. Don't cut yourself, Dana. Just reminding myself. I feel like I'm in like a bougie lobby right now.
I believe this station is the elevator.
So bougie lobby.
That you get up to get down is what it says.
Okay. Very cool.
I looked for the chili station.
No
I didn't
chili,
see.
no Tex-Mex stuff going on, huh? I keep forgetting to hone this knife. I need to do that.
If only I had more spare time, Dana, I would just make you enough songs to have background music. Maybe one day.
I mean, you play on Tangia all the time.
Yes, but that is 5 to 10 seconds worth at a time. It's going to take a while to get you 2.5 hours worth of background stuff.
Let's get that out of there. All right, now I need I need garlic. So we've got our garlic here. So has anybody done anything fun? Is everybody just watching the football games right now? Is that what's going on?
Could be.
Totally understandable. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because some people have football teams they still support, Dana.
Whoops. Floor garlic. Hold, please, while I fall over. All right, so we're just gonna crush all this garlic.
You're not going to grind it up today?
Nope. Just crush it. So while I'm crushing this garlic, actually, I could be doing this. So, can we come to stove cam? You can see I have these little pieces of brisket in here. It did not give me enough oil. So I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna add a little tallow in here. And then we'll get our, get more beefy flavor.
Your water with those peppers has changed color.
It sure has. That's what happens. That's not tallow. There's some tallow. You want less cholesterol in your chili? Too bad. We'll put a couple tablespoons in there. And I'm gonna heat this up, and then we'll get our onions in there. But you're in the wrong place if you want a low cholesterol meal today.
Thank you for that follow.
I didn't hear the follow thing. There was a follow. Loverick 970. Thank you for the follow.
Welcome in.
Melt, melt. All right, we'll continue crushing garlic. It sounds like 70s elevator music is what it sounds like. Anybody else feel like it? A Sutra kitchen. Robbie says, I also say, what is, dare I ask, do I ask,
That.
what a Sutra kitchen is? I actually have the Kama Sutra. But yes, we have some nice 70s elevator music happening right now. As much as I would love to have other music. It
Get you
is.
some rock and roll, some ska, R&B.
You can choose whatever you want.
Ooh, we do have Latin. You want to go to Latin?
I mean, we can, sure. Oops. That was a.
There you go, Dana.
Are you just going to be hungry sooner?
I'm already hungry.
That was ominous. I'm already hungry. Oh my goodness.
Everything's going on the floor.
It is.
out of
I
the
should have been just
pans.
cooking on the floor today.
It's a good thing the Velociraptor's asleep outside.
We're just gonna chop that up some. This is not how I chop normally.
Oh, there we go. That's
Okay.
probably a better view.
It said to crush it, but we're not going to be cooking it for hours here, so it won't fall apart as fast. And nobody wants to get an entire clove of garlic in their mouth at one time. All right, here go our onions. That's what they are. They're onions.
Are they like ogres?
Yes, they are like ogres. Stinky?
No, because they have layers.
I know. I'm being funny. You forgot to laugh at me being funny.
Sorry, I was on a delay.
All right. Around fat, we transfer, add onions and garlic. So we'll also add our garlic in here. And Robbie is going to tend to these so that they do not burn while I tend to the chilies, the actual chilies.
Can I just tell them to not burn? Will that work?
That will not work. That will not work. What am I looking for? That's not it. Okay, hang on. Dana doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, so wide camera. There we go. I'm going to take these chilies and I'm going to drain them. Okay? And then I'm going to set that there. I'm going to balance it. Put this over here. Then we're going to rinse these real quick. If I'm really in the mood for a spicy chili, I will actually use that water. But since we're aiming for a little bit less spicy today, these are going to go in the blender. And we're going to put about a cup of water in there. And this is going to be our slurry for our chili. So Robbie's going to entertain you for a second while I get these in the blender. Okay, Robbie, it's time to be entertaining.
Hi. We're stirring some onions so they don't burn. Because she told me to. Anyone have any questions while we wait for Dana to be done with the blending? Normally I'd go grab a puppy to entertain you, but he's asleep.
Okay.
I entertain the masses for you.
You did a great job. So there is our chili slurry right there. That is spicy. Spicy. Okay. So we have sweated these. They look nice. We're not trying to caramelize them. Not for the chili. I love caramelized onions, but this is not the time. And let's see here, we're going to put our cumin, oregano, and paprika in there. So how much of those do I need? I need
Yes.
tablespoons of things. And I think my tablespoon.
Your mic is still muted, Dana.
Thank you, Mr. K, for noticing. I feel more loved. I said, the onions have been sweated. They're not caramelized. And even though I normally caramelize my onions, this is not the time. It's not the time to caramelize onions. So let's get our spices in there. We're going to be putting in some Mexican oregano. Mexican oregano is different than Mediterranean oregano. We're going to do a tablespoon of that, which we don't quite have. So we're using half a tablespoon. That means I need to buy some more. We're going to do, Suki's here! We're going to do a tablespoon. Not in your chili. Don't caramelize your onions in your chili.
So
Everything
is
else.
there a reason for that?
Flavor. It's just a flavor. Caramelizing the onions brings out more of the sugars. We're not trying to make a sweet chili. So that's it.
Is it because you're already sweet enough, Dana?
It is.
Boy, she was ready for that one.
All right, a tablespoon of paprika. This is smoked paprika. You can see my exact measurements with that. I've made a mess over here.
Suki,
Everything's
I
nice.
also did not get a notification today, so.
We're making your Texas chili, and then we're going to make some cornbread. But you're here now.
Suki, you might want to try unclicking the notification on Twitch and turning it back on. I have found that that sometimes helps me on other channels.
Add the blah, 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 and some salt. So we're going to add, I might, if I can find it real quick.
I know for a lot of people, I've just had to end up following their Discords and making sure I'm following their notification channel, because unfortunately Twitch is like 50-50 these days.
Hey, this is some smoked sea salt that we're going to be putting in there.
Smoked sea salt.
Yeah. It didn't tell me how much. We'll start with that. We'll see. It's pretty coarse. Let's see what happens with it. We can always add more later.
Yeah,
All right.
Suki, that's kind of backwards, isn't it?
Oh, I forgot to do this chipotle here. So let's get that chopped real quick. I'm only going to add one. Maybe.
Maybe if she can get it open.
My nails are too long, is what the problem is. Robbie,
My nails are also too long, Dana.
get over here.
Boy, she's just very aggressively helpful today. What have you done?
I've done nothing.
You've done nothing.
Do I need the whole beer? One bottle. Robbie has left the building. Where did he go? I need to put them in here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pour the beer in here. I've got Shiner Bock. We're gonna put a whole bottle in there, so 12 ounces.
I used physics, Dana.
Did you go get
I got a lever.
screwdriver? A screwdriver? Okay.
You know you can move the world with a big enough lever.
So we're gonna take one of these. Like I said, most of the time, one of these or two of these is more than enough. It still has all the seeds.
You didn't tell me what Michael had going.
What? Lean pork loin. Oh, slow cut. Yum, 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 yum. All right. I'm also going to pour a tiny bit of adobo sauce in there. I love the adobo sauce in there. Sometimes I just use the adobo sauce. All right, and then we're going to stick all of this in there.
Dana's messy kitchen.
That's what we're going for today. Hello, Lord Velos. I'm the only one who didn't cancel today? It's early. We're early though. I almost canceled, but I decided to go on because we have to go out. We have to be somewhere. And then, coffee. So this is 1 cup of coffee. And here's what it says on my mug. Except it's not. It's actually coffee. Wait a minute, where's the stove? There we go. Look, I'm having to do my own camera work today. This is...
Well, after
This is
Lord
some
Bello said
bullshit.
that, I was like, well, wait a minute. Now I'm wondering, and sure enough, we'll have to pick a different raid target, Dana.
Oh no, she's done, or she's not on?
She had to postpone.
Oh no. Oh, and I'm gonna put a little Worcestershire
Your
sauce
attention
in
is severely divided. We appreciate you being here, Michael.
That was a little Worcestershire sauce. That would have normally been on the meat when it was smoked.
There's like 20 things. Yeah, I think I drive Dana crazy when I've got the multi-view up on the television.
I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather have 4 TVs going.
Oh, Aspie.
Hello, Aspie. How are you? Hi.
Such a happy song.
All right. And then, when am I supposed to be putting the meat in there?
See, Michael, I had the advantage of my team being eliminated from the baseball
Had to come
playoffs well over a week ago. And so
Oh.
today they're just being put out of their misery.
All right, so we're going to add this in here now too. This is our brisket meat.
Hey, Aspie.
Now you could go throw this chili on the grill and get even more smoke flavor from it. We are not doing that.
Suki, I have trouble keeping up with 2 streams at once. I couldn't even imagine 8 to 10.
Yeah, how do you even do that? Can you even enjoy
Or
anything?
is there a reason why you don't do it anymore?
All right. So we're going to get that up to
Marvella
a
says I've mudded
low
3 at
boil.
once.
Oh, I forgot to put the chili stuff in there. That would be bad. We wouldn't even have the chili part in there.
Dana gets to the end, it's like, why doesn't this taste
Why
right?
does it? What's
And then sees the
wrong?
blender off to the side an hour later.
Uh,
You don't mod for as many now? Yeah.
so, how many tomatoes did you see go in there?
0?
0.
0 tomatoes.
0 tomatoes.
What do I
This
win?
is a true chili because the base is made out of chilies rather than it being tomatoes that are just seasoned with chili powder. There's nothing wrong with that if you enjoy that flavor. I enjoy that flavor immensely myself. My original recipe had fire roasted tomatoes in it. And that's not to say I don't occasionally put some tomatoes in my chili. But if I'm making a true Texas chili, somebody says, Dana, Make me some Texas chili. It ain't gonna have tomatoes or beans in it. If you would like beans in your chili, go ahead and do it. I like chili with beans. I'm a meat person. I prefer my chili without beans, but I enjoy a lot of chilies with beans. We made chicken chili verde the other day, right here on stream. It was delicious. So just keep that in mind. Without beans and extra cheese. Oh, that's right. We got to get Robbie grating some cheese for us, don't we?
I was not told about this in advance.
But first, let's get the cornbread going because that's got to get in the oven. And I'm going to use a great big bowl because I don't know where my other small bowl is. I think it's in the dishwasher.
I require 48 hours notice to shred cheese.
You can have 48 seconds.
48 seconds.
Yes, that's my compromise.
I guess that's the same.
Now,
Cheese, sour cream, or Frito scoops, no spoon needed. Oh, hi, Doc. Oh, you're
I
probably
don't have
hungry.
Fritos today. All right, let's see here. I need to look up my recipe.
Rocky's like, I don't care that you're on early. I still have my schedule.
I still want my dinner when I want my dinner. All right. We're going to preheat our oven to 375. And I am going to put, I don't know about you guys, but I like the crispy edges of the cornbread. That's my favorite. The best way to get that is to stick this in the oven first. So, oh, the Fritos honey barbecue twist. I'm not a huge, I don't like barbecue chips. I'm not a big, they're always too salty for me.
Where'd the food go?
You have to go get a new one out of the other refrigerator. Robbie's panicking. And once it's heated up, we're gonna throw some butter in there so it melts. And then we're gonna take 2 cups of our coarse ground. This is gluten-free, so this will not have any flour in it. I love a cakey cornbread as much as the next person, but I had enough gluten last night with the pizza. So
You sure did.
Here we go. I didn't have as much as Robbie, not even close. So I'm gonna try and use this up first. And there it is on the counter. I've been a slob in the kitchen today. Slob, capital S. All right, 1. One's just a little newer than the other. 2. There we go. 2 cups. And then, here, we'll just throw that in there. We're gonna use some baking powder and baking soda. And stir that in. All right, I'm gonna turn this down. What's happening?
Nothing.
Am I in your way while
I
I
pulled
do
a
my
U.
stream?
I'm too tall.
You're too tall? What's he doing behind me? Did you watch him and tell me what he's doing? All right, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. My baking powder is still good. I checked it because it's been a while. And then, let's clean that. We're gonna do, I need more measuring spoons. Charcoal grilled rotisserie chicken leg quarter. Ooh, side of cheesy cauliflower sounds delicious. And homemade coleslaw. We need a teaspoon of baking soda. And we need a teaspoon of
Aspie's
salt.
already clipped it. Aspie is very quick.
Aspie is on it. man when it comes to that stuff. And then a teaspoon of salt. All right. So let's stir all these things together. Ooh, yum. Let's make sure all of it is mixed up in here. The one thing I will tell you to be careful of when you're making cornbread is don't overmix it. You want everything to get just wet enough, but it'll get tougher the more you stir it. All right, we need 1.5 cups of plain yogurt, which I already have out. And let's get that part out. I'm gonna see if Robbie put that away in here. He sure did. Robbie likes to put this in a drawer, and then I always have to go hunt for it. 1.5 cups. This is only 1 cup. So yes, so instead of buttermilk, we're using plain yogurt.
Is there a reason for that?
Because that's what this recipe told me to do.
Good enough. I didn't know if that was a edit on your end.
No, I didn't want to buy buttermilk, so I was like, how else can I do this without buying buttermilk or milk? Because, you know,
You didn't ask AI, right? This isn't an AI recipe.
No. This is somebody's recipe that hopefully tested it beforehand.
Because AI will come up with all sorts of stuff with random ingredients, guys. Doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Correct.
It's probably about as good as I am at making stuff up.
Maybe a little better. I went on there last night to ask about a show, and I typed in, and I'm like, this show with this person, why did they make this show specifically for this person? And AI says, I usually put minus AI and go looking for answers myself, but I didn't last night because it was late. And it said, no such show exists. It was very rude. AI was really rude. Like, there are none on the internet, nothing can be found. And guess what I found when I went and did my own looking?
You found the answer.
I found the answer.
So Suki's also used sour cream as a sub before. Lord Velos always uses sour cream in the cornbread.
This is not sour cream, though. This is yogurt.
Oh.
But you could use sour cream.
And here we got from Ask Me, Dana, if you want to read this out loud.
If what? If I want to read, why are chili and cornbread such good friends? Because one brings the heat and the other keeps it sweet. Love it. All right. I forgot to melt my butter. Let's do that.
This is why the stream takes so long. She just sort of wanders around the kitchen.
Not always. Oh, there's water in here. Let's dry that. Let's melt some butter. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's see here. Clear, melt, 1, 2, 1, start. Okay. We'll see how long this takes. And then we need eggshell and honey. Did I bring the honey over? I don't think I did. I think I need to go get that. Yogurt, butter, eggs, and honey. Okay. Allergies, Robbie.
They're no fun.
Put our egg in the middle. And they are not. Hopefully ragweed goes away soon. I gotta get some honey. Let's see if I can.
Want to make chili next week over my fire pit. We're gonna try an almond flour cornbread substitute because we can't have the carbs anymore thanks to the diabetes.
Oh, so How are you doing cornbread if you don't have corn in it? Or are you doing corn in it and just substituting
The almond flour?
the flour, the wheat flour? This one doesn't have any flour in it at all. 4 tablespoons of honey. This honey,
Is it crystallized a little bit?
it is. We're going to go ahead and start stirring this, and then we'll add the honey in.
There won't be any cornmeal in it. It'll just be technically almond flour bread.
Okay. So I was going to say, how is it cornbread if it doesn't have corn?
Because
I had to laugh because I was watching, I love Michael Simon and Carla Hall and everything, and they've got a show on YouTube now, I believe it's on YouTube, called Chewed Up, because they used to be on the Chew together, and that got canceled. So they decided that they were just going to keep doing their show and call it something different. And Carla was making a beet hummus. So it didn't have any chickpeas in it, but it did have tahini. And apparently that's a sore spot for Michael Simon. And he's like, so it's really beet dip, right? And then I wanted to call him and go, so you call cauliflower steak, and it is not. So don't go making fun of other people.
Michael says he used to watch the Chew every day.
Well, they got their new thing. All right, I'm gonna open this up because it's gonna take forever to get 4 tablespoons out of here. And we're gonna guess.
Plop. Is that 1?
No, I don't even think that's 1. Let's get a spoon. Let's see if that'll help. Get a little spoon. Ooh-doo-doo. Get in there. I'm very sing-songy today. And I don't know why. Do you remember that cornbread we had in Colorado at the wedding? That was so good. It was like really super sweet.
Is this the first Colorado wedding or the second Colorado wedding?
The second Colorado wedding. Mia's. And then I had to recreate it because it was so good. It was so good.
I think I do remember that was really good, and we
They had the-
behaved and we waited to make sure there was still food left for people. before
Correct.
We, went
We
back
were
for
like, that
seconds.
cornbread's so good. And we were like, "Oh, let's wait and make sure everybody else gets some before we go back. Because I think,
Because we've been to weddings where people aren't always quite that kind.
no, my poor niece's wedding, one of my niece's wedding, she had a table. They had the wedding cake, but they also had a table up of mini little desserts. And there was enough for everybody to get one, and there were 3 different flavors. And the first few people who went up there took one of everything, despite it even, I think, saying, please take one. They took one of everything. So I didn't even get one. Or I got, you and I split one or something?
Something like that, yeah.
All right, we need to get this in the oven. This is a very different consistency. I've never made it with yogurt before. I've made it with buttermilk. I've made it with sour cream. I've even made it with like regular milk.
A late night mashed potato bar. That's what Aspie wants.
That would be delicious. I wish Robbie liked potatoes.
I like potatoes. I just like other things a lot more.
Okay, everybody, this has been in the oven. So we're gonna take some butter here.
Suki says, I think I would do a brunch reception.
We don't know what we're doing. So what do you want to do, Robbie? We can talk about this right here. Everybody would like that.
Great. Yeah. That's perfect.
Nothing like
Just
putting-
like an ice cream bar, like it's like you're walking into an ice cream parlor.
That's it? That's all you want for the wedding?
That's all I need. Well, I suppose it would help if you showed up.
Robbie
Stuff and
did tell me
things.
that was all he wanted for the wedding was that I show up.
I figure we can get past everything else that might go wrong in that day. If Dana's there.
As long as I show up.
If Dana doesn't show up, I'm not sure how much anything really matters.
All right.
Cheese, gravy, green onion, crispy onions, diced tomatoes and garlic, Yukon Gold potatoes, steakhouse, smashed, and red potato options. And butter, of course.
I think, did
So did you make
Pantry-
enough of this time, Dana, that it's not going to be super thin?
I do not know. Maybe
Not that I mind, but I remember you making comments on
I wanted
other
it thicker.
recipes that...
Yeah, I think what I need is for the recipes, I think this is a 10-inch, and most of them call for an 8 or a 9-inch, so I probably need to get a different size of this.
You're not wrong, DeSoto. You're not wrong.
What was it? No. Everybody thinks I'm mean. Look at what you've done.
What I've done? There are 4.5 years of shows, Dana.
That's sad that you think that. I don't think I shoot people down. But whatever. So I think
Serve
20
the
to
potatoes
20.
in martini glasses to make your own combos.
didn't Pantry Elf do a baked potato bar at one of her parties?
It could be that that's why that sounds familiar.
I think she did. I think she did a baked potato bar on
I
one of them.
think after
She
there being
always has
so many waffles, I can't remember anything else.
She has so many great, fabulous ideas at hers, and we've been to several of her things. So they sometimes run together a little bit because they've all been so great. All right, we're at 375. We're going to put this in for 20 minutes.
And don't forget the bacon.
Of course, you got to have bacon. Even some pulled pork would be good. All right, into the oven, and watch me put a timer on. Toop-a-toop-a-toop.
As long as the boss said it was okay.
All right.
And DeSoto specified, not saying you're mean.
Everybody's always like, yeah, Robbie, do this, and then Dana will tell you you're wrong. I don't do that most of the time.
It's a very quick qualifier.
All right, I'm gonna put some things away while we're waiting. Robbie's gonna shred some cheese for us.
Oh, I thought we had gotten past the shredded of the cheese.
Oh, no.
part.
Here you go. Here's some cheese. And then let's get some, I've got some green onions. I've got one left, I think. I've got
Do
two
some
left.
pig candy, a sweet heat bacon candy. So
Ooh,
good.
yum. That would be good. All right. I still have my cutting
You know what
board.
would be
in here.
nice to have at the wedding, actually, Dana?
What?
The creme delish tiramisu.
So I think what we're going to do is get some of their candies.
Oh, the new candies that we haven't gotten to
Yeah.
try yet? That'd be good.
Yeah. Oops, these need to be cleaned. Can you shred some of this cheese? And by that, shred some of this cheese.
And by some,
It doesn't need to be a lot because it's just going on the top. So maybe like a third of that or so.
This song's got me dancing, Dana.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be the Latin station? Because
Yes.
I'm not hearing Latin at all, really. What can we do? A pig roast outdoor wedding. That would be yummy. I actually did my grocery shopping. My grocery store is also my farm. One of my grocery stores is also my pharmacy. And after you get so many things, prescriptions filled there, you get 20% off of your whole grocery bill. So that was great. So I got like 35% off my groceries the other day, along with the sales. So I shopped for the whole week.
And even better, she bought ice cream.
I did. They had Bluebell on sale. They had Bluebell on sale. It's normally like $9.49 for the half gallon, and they had it on sale for $5. We almost never buy it unless it's on sale because it's so expensive. All right.
It's definitely gotten up there the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, $9.49 is a lot for a half gallon of ice cream, but it's so good. It's so good. All right. Crimson Gecko, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I love this. Hello, Crimson Gecko. How are you? What did you do today? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. Tell us about yourself. Since I think this is the first time you've been in here, at least that I'm aware of. So why is it so expensive now? Because, I don't know. Hello, Susie Q114. Welcome in. My name is Dana. I am a home cook in North Texas. We are doing a community members, Mythical Suki. We are doing her meal redemption today. We are making an authentic Texas chili with brisket and some cornbread. And so right now we're waiting for the cornbread. We just put that in the oven and we've got this lovely chili. Let me show you. There's our chili. And it smells so good in here. And so now we're just getting all the accoutrement ready for when it is all ready to go. Oh, you just returned to stream after 8 months. And you played some Wilder Myth. Well, welcome in, and I'm glad you're back. That's excellent. Excellent. So I'm here, if you see over here behind me, where is that one? There we go. There's Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy. He has many names. Stanley, Drink More, Cook Less, and I don't know.
Currently on shredding cheese duty.
And he's, yep, here we go. Shredding cheese. That's one of his jobs over there. He is my tech guy, my fiance, my dog wrangler.
I like that was the order that went in, by the way. Tech guy was listed first.
Hey, you started off as part-time boyfriend, so.
I've been upgraded over the years.
He's my logistical elevation technician because he is taller than me.
I grab all the high stuff off the shelves.
Uh-huh. And he has earned the title. He's earned the title, there you are, of hero because he helped me save 3 birds the other day. They got stuck in some of the erosion control netting and it was sad.
We cut them free and they flew away.
They flew away, so you usually lurk. Cooking competition. Oh yes, we do food fight. I'm actually in a few weeks after TwitchCon. Robbie and I will be at TwitchCon, and Chef John Lung is starting a new one, and we're playing with it. So the weekend, I think it's the Sunday after TwitchCon, I'll be over on John's channel doing, what does he call it? He's calling it Factual Foodie, and it'll be cooking and trivia. And we're not sure how it's gonna, we've thrown around some ideas, and Darth Verbach and I are gonna cook against one another. So those of you who've been saying, you and Darth should compete against one another, even though we've competed against one another about 4 or 5 times.
But not recently enough
But
for
not
most people.
recently enough for all of you out there. we're doing this with John. And we also, aw, Kira Iris. Thank
Kira
you so
Arrows
much.
cheered 100. Thank you. Gecko raved about
catching
you,
all
so
those
I
streams in
hope
the
to catch
future.
another one of your streams in the future, but for now I must go. And just because I know some have trouble with my name, it's Kira Arrows. But y'all can just call me Kira. Have a great stream and much.
Thank you so much, Kira. Thank you for the biddies and thank you for coming in, and we hope to see you again. Trivia about food and cooking. Yes, Michael, that is what he is hoping to do. So his format has changed. I don't want to talk about exactly what the format's going to look like because it's gone back and forth on a couple of things. So we'll see what he ends up, because I know he's practicing with a couple of other people the weekend before. So he's just going to, these are not the serious part of the competition. So I may have to get back in there and do this when he is having his actual tournament. Darth is going to cook and answer trivia, and we'll see if he can pronounce anything okay. That's, yeah. I think it'll be really fun. And I know John has been trying to put together different, he really wanted to put together a competition, so he's kind of thrown some ideas around, and this is the one he finally said, let's just do it, and let's see how it goes. So that's kind of exciting.
And then speaking of competition, there will be a season 4 of Food Fight.
Yep, Food Fight will be coming up in January, and that means I probably need, oh no, Darth said he was going to get all the people.
But if there's anyone in here that would be
If you're interested, let me know or let Darth know, and so we can get you on our list, because there's already like 3 people. And Michael, it's on a Monday. Are you doing it, Michael? I'm just going to start cleaning since we have to leave pretty quickly after the stream. I'm going to clean up some.
Unfortunately, I must raid and run. Got to get ready for work. I hope you have a wonderful stream. I'm sure I'll be lurking once I'm at work.
All right. Thank you so much for raiding in. We so appreciate you bringing everybody over, and good luck. And we're so glad to have you back. All right. Let's go. All right. I've got too many things in the sink. Does anybody else do this? Like you put everything in the sink and then you're like, now I can't even do any dishes?
And it drives me crazy when she does that.
That drives you crazy?
Well, especially, I'm a big guy. I need room to work.
Let's see here. You can go over here. You go here. Jigsaw puzzles. Woo! That's what it's like.
Who knew that those puzzles were preparing you to do dishes as an adult?
I know. Did you ever get yelled at by your mom because you put the dishes in the dishwasher wrong? Or did she just fix them?
Yelled at might be a strong way of putting it, but I'm sure I've been told by her or an aunt, perhaps, that things can go in a little bit better. Anyone else have 4 cats that start pestering you an hour before they are supposed to be fed? No? Just me? Okay.
Who's that?
Suki.
Suki.
Well, Suki, I don't know if you caught that earlier, that with Rocky, what was it, maybe half an hour ago, came in from his nap and was like,
He's like, where's my food?
dinner time. I don't care if you guys are streaming early. I'm hungry.
Because we feed him before stream,
Usually.
if we remember. Which is most of the time.
And then yesterday he was very sneaky, and he pretended that he was still hungry after he had dinner, and Dayton didn't know that I had
I
fed
didn't
him
know
dinner.
that he'd fed him because I feed him most of the time. But he was standing here giving me the, I'm hungry. Are you going to give me dinner? And I said, do you want dinner? And he licked his lips and was like, of course I want dinner.
4
Liar.
Maine Coons. that don't understand the word no, it's not time yet.
Oh, Maine Coons. Big uns.
Those are very cool cats.
See, if I had a cat, if I wasn't allergic to him, Robbie, that is probably the cat I would want. I have to get the dishes out that we're going to plate this on soon. Usually I do that ahead of time. Totally forgot. I literally was running around and I think Robbie was worried I wasn't actually, because the song was ending and I wasn't here in the kitchen yet. And I'm like, ah!
I was ready to ad-lib Dana.
And now presenting Dana's Kitchen, starring...
Rocky.
Well, that's not very nice.
It wouldn't be me.
You would be the announcer. So that would be you, and that would be mean. All right, try it. Try to do the announcing in your voice.
And
Channel your inner Andy.
And now, your
that-
starting lineup for today's game. Am I doing it right?
I give it a B. Bigger, more enthusiasm.
Starring substitute Dana, Velociraptor.
All right. Isn't it fun to watch somebody do the dishes?
So fun.
It's really fun when it's somebody doing your dishes. That's when it's fun to watch. You know?
Is there a way that we can sabotage you and make you stop?
And make me stop?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Well, I'll say this. Whatever I don't finish, you can finish for me. Do you want me to stop
That
now?
sounds like a terrible idea.
I think it's a brilliant idea, if you ask me. All right. Coffee. Whew. I'm leaning because I'm tired. Even though we don't know when we get to move into our new house, we've already started packing. Isn't that sad? I need to be that much ahead.
That's
They haven't
true,
even
Ashley.
started building the house. What?
It's no fun coming home to a messy kitchen.
That's true.
So I was also thinking the same thing with the tech setup, that it's like, well, maybe I'll just wait and do that later. And no.
Then I got to come home and I got to do it because I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, if it was a Saturday night, I wouldn't care.
But it's not. It's Sunday. All right, this is going to have to maybe soak.
So it looks like we got about 4.5 minutes on the cornbread timer.
All right. So what I'm really lucky about, and you cannot have him, is that if I leave dishes in the sink, because I'm more of a I'll just do the dishes kind of all at once person, but Robbie doesn't like that.
I do dishes as they need to be done.
I just had kids, and so if I did dishes and then 5 minutes later there were more dishes, I got upset. Hang on.
Which is now how it is with Dana.
So so now I'll leave them in there, and then we have apparently some sort of little gremlin that comes and does, we have the dish fairy.
The dish fairy has been showing up less and less often.
Often enough. Often enough.
Rocky enjoys helping pre-rinse the dishes as they go in the dishwasher.
He does. That is true. All right. Let's get that washed off.
Michael has had 2 opposite moving experiences.
Two what?
Opposite moving experiences.
Oh, opposite moves. So one was good and one was bad?
The first, I had 3 more months on my condo lease after closing. I literally moved 1 box at a time. The next, I closed on my sale before I found a new house and spent 10 weeks in Airbnbs. It was awful.
So we don't know what's going to happen yet. So our plan is to take it one day at a time. That's the plan. And I'm trying to get Robbie ready that it's okay if things don't work out the way we want them to. In a perfect world, and I've been told our builder, when they give you a month, within those 2 to 4 weeks, they are great at finishing in that 2 to 4 weeks. So she said, you can pretty much count on it's going to be in that time period you're going to close. She goes, I've never had them not close in that time period. So we have that. And so then once we have that time period, get my house on the market. Hopefully mine sells. Hopefully Robbie's sells before mine. Hopefully he'll be able to get his on the market before mine.
Which is part of why we're not upset that things have been dragging here.
Yeah, we're not too worried about it. And then, if my house doesn't sell, that's the bigger issue. If it sells really quick and we have to move out and go into an Airbnb, not optimal, but we'll figure it out. So
it's the better problem between not selling quickly.
Correct. All right.
But who wouldn't want to, live in a house that's been infested with a velociraptor?
This needs lots more salt.
It needs more salt?
It needs lots more salt.
Specifically the smoked salt?
Yeah, we're going to put the smoked salt in there.
Oh my goodness.
And then I think...
1 minute on the cornbread timer.
Oh, I need to go get plates and things. Hang on. I'll be back. I think one of the things, I'll just talk while I'm in a whole different room, and hopefully you guys can hear me.
It's fine. We're watching the chili cook.
One of the things about not putting tomatoes in your chili is you're usually not going to get quite as thick a chili unless you cook it for a longer time. We're not going to be doing this, so it's going to be a little soupy. But we'll let it simmer. I'll let it simmer when we get back home so that it reduces down a little more and we get more flavor.
Did you find the plates you wanted?
I did. Ravens and Chiefs are starting. My daughter, when she was little, that's when we were living in Baltimore, and that is when the Ravens came to... Okay, timer, I hear you. Came to Baltimore during that time. And so my little 2-year-old used to walk around saying, Veni testa verde, ah, ah.
Hey, Uncommon Wolf. How are we cooking the brisket today?
So today I just browned it on the stove because I did not have time to smoke it. So I'll do it both ways. The briskets taste very different when you do them the different ways, obviously.
Ooh, look at that cornbread.
I don't even think I need to test that, I'm pretty sure.
I can smell the cornbread now.
It smells so good.
Everyone turned on their smell-o-vision, right? It's a good day for it.
Turn it on. I think...
Boy, it looks even better on not camera.
On not camera?
So it's a little more of an even browning. But the camera's not quite picking up there.
It's not?
Well, maybe that's just my angle on the monitor. Never mind.
All right, I'm going to actually put...
She's hiding in the pantry again.
I know. I'm going to put a little cocoa in the chili.
Cocoa?
Mm-hmm. I think it needs it.
I mean, I can't deny I love a smoked brisket, but I love making corned beef in the pressure cooker.
Oh, very nice. All right,
Smell-o-vision. I have a mental image of people trying to snort their monitors. Michael says yes.
To smell-o-vision or cocoa in your chili?
Probably the cocoa. And Aspie just made warm chicken and pickle salad wraps with a slice of cheddar for dinner.
Yum. Sounds good. All right.
And Michael says yes, the cocoa.
I think that that's really good. So obviously, if you ever want your chili, you want to deepen the flavors a little bit, use some cocoa, unsweetened. Don't put
Unsweetened cocoa.
unsweetened cocoa.
Uncommon Wolf just came back from the fair not that long ago.
You did?
Do you have any crazy foods?
Where did my spoon go? Did I wash it? I think I washed
It's
it.
back there on the counter now.
No.
Oh, the different spoon. I don't know. Good thing you have multiples.
I have lots of spoons. Come on, break up chocolate. I should have sprinkled that on.
Yeah, we're thinking we probably won't get to the fair this year.
We'd love to, but TwitchCon kind of is in the way, and the house stuff.
My work's super busy right now.
I can see this is starting to thicken up a little bit, but I really would love this to be on here for a couple hours simmering.
We got time?
Oh, that's much better. Woo! Almost the right amount of salt. Excuse me.
What did you do? You had a blooming onion, Italian sausage sub, pastel empanadas, Nutella churros, nice, and then those two things at the end.
Cahotam mud and tang hulu.
I bought some beef jerky and some hot sauce, and I also bought some artisan salami. Yum.
Sounds great. If we go to the fair, it's fried this, fried that, fried the other thing, more fried.
Fried beer, fried Oreos.
I don't think we found the fried beer, did we? We definitely had the fried Oreos. That was my first time having them at the fair. Well, I made them after the fair, right? We made them here after that. It's on the back end, but I think I just got it like right in the wrong place. So there we go. All right, where did I put the honey away? I did not.
There's a lot more ethnic stalls at the fair in the last few years, which I think is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that too. Look at that. We could just let this simmer a little more because it's only been on for like an hour. So, okay, we've got cheese, sour cream, and green onions for the top. Is there anything else that we should put on here?
Bacon.
I do not have any bacon.
No bacon.
I don't even have any in the house right now. I have tostadas. We could crush up some tostadas.
So no Frito corn chips.
I do not have any Fritos, because then I'd eat them. There's the Scottish music, Robbie. That must mean Andy has arrived.
Hopping
Hello.
in to say hello.
Hello, Andy. How are you?
Thank you for the biddies.
Thank you. So guys, this is what we have on our grocery list, okay? This is our grocery list. I will go grocery shopping if you were not here at the beginning. I do not think I will be able to get to a farmer's market before Thursday. So we are going to do our dish with our grocery list up in here on here next Sunday, okay? And this Thursday, we're gonna start off Halloween early by making a spider taco ring, okay? So that's easy. It's so easy.
A caveman
Even
can do it?
Robbie can do it. Yes, a caveman. That's what I said.
Ah.
Robbie, caveman. Same old.
Not sure who should be more insulted with that, me or the caveman.
Same. Yes. Well, tell Hippie hi for us.
We might head that direction.
We just might. We just might. All right, here's our grocery list. Farmer's Market. Crunchy and something dry. Tom Thumb, which is like our Safeway. Top Shelf. I've already got that. Let's see here. Aisle 6. Got that. Aisle 6 is the chips. Woohoo! Tom Thumb Q. So something that starts with Q. And I think I know what I'm going to get. I didn't get it yet, though. Central Market, I have fresh. I'm really bummed I only get to get one thing. I mean, I can get more from Central Market. But all right, Sur La Table. A budget item under $10 and something wet. Mexican grocery store, something dry. Trader Joe's, something wet and a budget item, 99 cents or less. I forgot to look at Costco, what's in aisle 12. I can't remember. I have to get something from aisle 12 in Costco. And something fresh from 7-Eleven. That's my grocery list. What do you think? What would you make with that? Thai sticky rice dessert that makes with bananas and coconut milk and it's steamed in a banana leaf. Tang Hulu is a Chinese treat of fruit that's coated in a hardened sugar syrup. 2 new things for me.
I would try both of those.
Definitely. It does sound like the start of hang. Isn't that what the fair is? The fair is just all hangover food. That's it. It's all hangover food. People go, they drink, and then they start eating all of the stuff that's really bad for them. So, Tang Hulu is good. See, we're just going to have to start some things. Try some new things. So, are you?
Music's making me hungry.
All right, I'm going to get... I think in the new place I'm going to mark the drawers for you.
Still won't help.
It will if you pay attention. Pay attention.
Yes,
buddy.
my fatal flaw. I don't pay attention.
You do not pay attention. That is true. All right. Let's cut us some cornbread while it's still warm. That's not what I want. There we go. This is what I want. You ready? Here we go. Is that the center? I think it's close enough. You want a piece like the pizza's really tiny, like that? No. I think he said no. Look at this nice crunchy side here. Come on. Oh, I took off a part of the other piece on the other side.
Got another word for you, Dana.
What is it? Here we go. All right. Piece for you. So this is a very coarse, this is not like your cakey cornbreads because it doesn't have any flour in it. It is made completely with cornmeal. Now you can always, if you can't have, now what I've done sometimes to give it a little bit different texture is I've done like 1 cup of the cornmeal and a cup of corn flour. And it'll give you a little bit different texture to it. What do you think, Robbie?
Oh, what?
He's still eating it. He's eating another bite. So I'm guessing he's good with it. Look at that chili. That's some good chili there. get some extra liquid in there.
And fried pork belly on a stick.
Ooh, cohina. You went with a client. That's fun. Okay.
Coxinha.
I should have known. All right, let that cook. Continue.
One of my
cooking.
favorite things about when you make this cornbread, Dana,
Yes.
is we get to see Pac-Man.
You get to see Pac-Man.
Uh-huh. No. It's wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't feel like that's up to my usual game. See, Aspie's on board.
There you go. It's Pac-Man.
So I wasn't eating those extra pieces in the pan just because I was really hungry and it's delicious. It was so that we could have a more perfect Pac-Man.
I see.
It was for you guys, not for me.
All right, put a bunch of cheese in the middle here. That's sort of the middle.
Maybe a classic arcade game for the new house.
Maybe.
If you were to pick one, Dana, what might it be?
I like Pac-Man. But I love pinball machines.
Our game room will be more of a media room than a game room, but there might be room for something in there.
Yeah. We're setting it up as a media room. There was an option to add another room on, and we were like, it was too expensive.
It was kind of a snowball effect, and it was going to be really bad. You would get NBA Jam. I did play that game a lot on the Genesis. He's on fire!
I used to play, it was called Tempest. Was that the one where you went around in a circle and things shot up at you?
I'm not sure. Jetta says they have virtual pinball machines now.
I don't want a virtual one. I want one where I feel the ball and I feel the bells ringing. I want a classic one. We actually had a friend that, not Robbie and I, but back in the day, before I met Robbie, who actually restored pinball machines. Wish I was still friends with him.
Michael says the arcade version was way better than the console version.
Of
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam. A skee ball machine. That would be fun. I would like that. All right. We're going to put...
New Hampshire actually has the world's largest arcade. They have a ton of pinball machines.
That would be fun. My daughter took us to, my daughter and son one year took us to, what's that called? What's that called at Grapevine Hills? It has all the Japanese games.
Yeah.
Does anybody know it?
It's been a while.
All right, and then I'm going to do, if I've got enough honey here.
And then we might get to a arcade in San Diego.
Yes, it's very possible. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to. Oops.
Oops, she says.
I probably needed to heat that up so I could...
Round one.
Round one! That's what it is. Round one. All right, pictures. You know what that means, Robbie?
I get to eat soon.
You sure do.
Hey, Darth.
Look, I've made cornbread like you, except mine is really delicious.
It's very mean, but Darth did call his like so-so cornbread or something, I think.
I know, that's why. Like,
just for anyone that might not know that.
Darth said it about his own cornbread. Okay.
Kamal says there's a place next to the convention center. Yeah, I don't know how far away the arcade is or if there's another one closer by now. Skee-ball machines on Price is Right are $45.99.
$45.99. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
Look, we've made some chili and some cornbread. We've already tasted the cornbread, so we know it's really good.
But not with butter and honey.
Now it's gonna be even better.
So I'll try that first.
Well, I'm gonna try the chili with all the things.
She's making more of a mess.
It's been a day.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking, Dana.
We may have space for, I mean, I agree with you. They can take up a lot of space. All right, how was the cornbread?
Yep. I think Coin Op's the one that Ice Cream Posse and them get over to.
That is it. All right, I'm gonna spread my butter out so I get equal amounts of butter.
I think the issue we had last time is that sometimes they wouldn't get over there until like 11 or 11:30 at night.
Well, I think last time we were like, let's go back, because it was like 9, and we're like, they're not over there yet. Let's go back and just rest for a little bit. And by the time we were like, hey, get over here, we're like, nah.
Well, because with the TwitchCon stuff, once you sit down at the end of a long day,
It's hard to get back up.
it's one of those days we had literally walked 4 miles just on a ship.
The cornbread's really good. If you like the coarse cornbread, this is the way to go. But keep that in mind. You want a cakier one, you're gonna want more flour or corn flour if you're not doing wheat flour. And if you want, but that's how you do it. So if you don't have enough of a mix of those two things, you're gonna get this nice coarse cornbread, which is probably closer to the original cornbreads that were made. What are you doing?
Just getting things more in frame.
Oh, I thought you were trying to make something.
No, not this time.
No?
Although it
Okay.
kind of looks like a Tetris piece.
A little bit of sugar to your cornbread. So we just put a ton of honey into this. So it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. But I've also done sugar as well when I haven't had honey around. It is pretty moist. It's not dry for sure. So lots of yogurt in it. That's my first time making it with yogurt. Would you have gone?
She definitely didn't overbake it.
So,
It's really good.
and the chili will be better tomorrow. It's really good right now.
I appreciate that it's not too spicy.
Yeah.
Normally I wouldn't mind, but it's been a lot of spicy food lately.
Coin Op is the place to be.
Yeah, I feel like we'll have to at least get over there once this time, since we didn't
For
last
sure.
time.
For sure. I'm a wreck. I'm a mess. I haven't even had like anything but water
Oh,
to drink
Dana?
today. Yes, and coffee. What?
You did add the beer, I just wasn't paying attention. It's usually not a show unless Dana's forgotten to use something over on the shelf. And I didn't notice the beer.
And it's not a show if Robbie hasn't not paid attention to me at some point and asked me a question
So I've checked
that
that
you
box.
all know the answer to. An arcade table with 12 games on it.
Excellent.
There you go.
Thank you, Aspie.
So good. Like, it's got just enough heat that that enhances all the flavors in it. So you can taste the beer. You can taste a little bit. Chris, you taste the beer in there? Andy's here.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy. What else do you taste when you taste the beer? I mean, taste the chili.
There are no beans in this because it is a Texas chili.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the rest cook for probably another hour or so. That'll put. Yeah,
Yeah, it can
I
keep going
can
while
do
we
it.
get
I
ready.
can do it, and I can do it for another hour. What else do you taste? It's a true Texas chili, Darth. So, like Robbie said, we didn't put any beans in it because Suki wanted me to make Texas brisket chili. Beer.
Starting on the Byrock soup?
Beer rocks.
B-Rocks?
But I was saying, I don't know if you were listening or if you were here yet. Put beans in your chili if you like beans in your chili. If you're making Texas chili, do not put your beans in it. This is what they would call a red chili here in Texas. And in chili competitions, there's red chili, and then there's home style chilies, and then there's like chicken or unconventional chilies. Texas chili is so good.
It's the dynamite.
And it
punch
also
right
does
there.
not have any tomato in it. And if you want to put tomato in your chili, that is okay too. But try and don't use tomato sauce. Use more like fire roasted tomatoes. That's what I would suggest. Or my mom used to use Rotel, because then you get the green chilies and the tomatoes.
Yeah, I would say
there.
most of the chilies I had growing up not only had beans in it, but also had the tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I grew up in Texas.
The most important thing about your chili is that you like it. That's the most important part. Hey,
Yeah, as
my
long
watch
as you
is
like
telling
it,
me
don't
to
listen
stand
to
up.
anybody else. Make food how you
That's
want
the
it.
thing about the food.
Luminology asked, did I miss the smash or pass? It's a smash. It's a smash.
It's a smash.
Both the cornbread and the chili. Smash. Because I will be having seconds of both.
I'll probably have thirds of the cornbread.
The cats are circling the chair like sharks.
You're building your new CNC machine. Ah!
Fun. Don't freak out. Don't panic. Nobody panic.
All right. Let me
You
see.
are a busy, busy bee.
Where am I going? I'm over here. I get very distracted by my phone.
And you should be getting the apron pretty quick, right, Dana?
Yeah, I would say you'll have it probably tomorrow would be my guess.
What do we have to drink?
Water.
Water. We might have stuff later.
We gotta drive somewhere.
But we
today.
didn't even have a beer because I think Dana used all of it while I wasn't paying attention.
Nope, that is untrue.
Oh, did you drink the rest?
It called for a whole bottle of beer.
So you did use all of it,
I did use all.
which is what I said. Then you
Oh,
said
the
it was
whole.
untrue.
I thought you meant I used all the beer.
No. We've got more beer.
All right, let's see here.
I know, but Darth, that drink, you got to try that.
Which drink?
The chicken and waffle cocktail.
So good.
That was unbelievable.
Shh, Michael. Tattletale.
I believe it, Michael.
Oh, Dominka's on too. Let's see here. All right, so we can do hippie. We can
You could
go
even go to
Dominka.
one if you wanted to. I know it's not food, but
Yeah, I'd like to try to stay right now in food and drink. All right. Do we go see? Well, I think Dominka's on a Be Right Back screen, so I guess we'll go see Hippie. I've got. Oh, we can listen to him.
It's
we'll be eavesdropping on the hippie. Like, oh,
Hey, Andy, will you tell him we're coming in soon? Yeah, she's on a starting soon or a we'll be right back screen right now. So we'll go to Hippie because that was what we said we were going to do earlier. So we'll do that. I don't know if Andy's in here to tell him.
If I'm messing up your name too much, just throw something at me. I'm doing okay.
All right. Let's go. Hey guys, thank you for finding us early on a Sunday. I probably need to turn this down. That's a little. Hard to talk to you guys. I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for lurking, for chatting, for whatever you're doing in here. We're just glad that you're here. And I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Don't forget, we'll be back on Thursday at our regular time at 5 p.m. on Thursday, and next Sunday at 5 p.m. as well. And we're going to be doing our grocery list is now set, and that's what we will be doing on making something from our grocery list on next Sunday. So have a fabulous, fabulous week, and I hope to see you guys soon. And thank you again for being here. Go out in the world, be fabulous, be wonderful, be kind, and I'll see you later. Bye.